Hello, my friends. My name is Lale, and this podcast is all about Iran. So, welcome to Laliran. Laliran Podcast is where you can experience Iran's culture, history, and traditions with me. I'm your virtual tour guide to Iran, and today I want to take you on a journey into one of the oldest and most meaningful traditions in Iran, Nowruz, the Persian New Year. In this episode, I'll be talking about the ancient roots of Nowruz and the archaeological artifacts connected to it. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and this episode is all yours. When winter finally breaks, spring arrives. You can feel the change in the air and see buds and blossoms appearing on the trees. It's as if the world is taking a big, refreshing breath and waking up. That's the spirit of Nowruz, the energy of rebirth and new life. Nowruz means new day, and it marks the exact moment of the spring equinox, when day and night become equal. Historical evidence shows that Nowruz has clearly existed for at least 3,000 years. This moment has been celebrated during the era of the Achaemenids and possibly earlier, during the era of the Medes. Over time, it has grown into a rich blend of customs, rituals, and homegrown traditions shaped across the centuries. But its roots may reach even deeper into history, possibly as far back as 5,000 years. According to UNESCO, Nowruz is not only an Iranian celebration, it is observed by more than 300 million people across Iran, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, parts of India, Kurdish regions, and Central Asia. In all these cultures, Nowruz represents renewal, light, and the victory of spring over winter. Now, if there is one image that defines a Nowruz celebration at Iranian homes, it is the haft-sin table, or sofreye haft-sin. You've probably seen pictures of it. It's stunning. Setting up a haft-sin table is a central part of welcoming Nowruz. So you can see each Iranian family spreads a clean, beautiful cloth on a table, and they arrange a symbolic setting of 7 specific items, each starting with the letter S in Persian. Haft means 7 in Persian, and sin is the letter S. These aren't just random decorations. Each one is packed with meaning, representing hopes and wishes for the new year. Let's break down these 7 symbolic S's on haft-sin. The first sin is sabze, the green sprouts. Sabze is often grown at home from wheat or lentils. It represents rebirth, the moment nature wakes up again, just like a spring. Ancient families planted seeds to read omens about the coming year. Healthy sprouts predicted prosperity and a good harvest. This practice evolved into the sabze of the haft scene today. The next scene is samanu, a sweet pudding made from germinated wheat, and it's all about strength, fertility, prosperity, and the sweetness of life. The third scene is senjed, the oleaster fruit, which symbolizes love and connection, and it is said their scent brings people closer. The fourth scene is seer. That's the garlic. Seer is placed for health and protection, tapping into ancient beliefs about its healing powers. A wish for everyone to be well. Now let's go to the fifth scene, which is seeb, or the apple. The apple stands for beauty and good health, qualities that make life pleasant. It symbolizes vitality and a fruitful good year. The sixth scene is somaq, or sumac, the red sumac spice. Its bright red color represents the sunrise and the victory of light over darkness. And the seventh scene is sirke, or vinegar, which symbolizes age and wisdom that comes over time. It also reminds us of the patience. And that's not all. Haft-sin table is usually decorated with other meaningful items too. For example, a mirror to reflect clarity and honesty, painted eggs for fertility and family, goldfish to represent movement and the flow of life, and a holy book, or the poetry of Hafiz, symbolizing moral guidance and inspiration. Together, these items create a living story about the year's beginning and the values people hope to carry during the new year. Now you may be wondering how old Nowruz is and why do we call it an ancient holiday? Let's take a quick look at its history together. As I mentioned before, Nowruz may be as old as 5,000 years, and we also have material traces that confirm its presence from at least 3,000 years ago. Historical sources suggest that Nowruz was officially celebrated in the Achaemenid Empire, especially at Persepolis. One of the strongest connections between Nowruz and the ancient Persian history can be seen in the stone carvings at Persepolis. These carvings, especially on the staircases of the Apadana Palace, show organized groups of people from different regions of the Achaemenid Empire bringing gifts to the king. At Persepolis, kings welcomed delegations from many nations who brought gifts. Reliefs on the palace walls show people from Egypt, Babylonia, India, and Lydia carrying offerings. This annual gathering was likely both political and ceremonial. They show the empire's diversity, the administrative order of the Achaemenids, and the importance of Nowruz as a structured, state-level event. For us today, these reliefs are one of the clearest pieces of evidence that Nowruz was not only a cultural celebration, but also a significant moment in the political calendar of ancient Iran. For ancient Persians, Nowruz symbolized the renewal of the world. In ancient Persian belief, the world was created in a spring. The new year symbolized the moment the universe becomes balanced again, a cosmic reset. This is why so many Nowruz traditions focus on cleaning and clearing out the old. So from ancient times up to today in Nowruz, we Iranians clean our homes, renew relationships, forgive old conflicts, and buy and wear new clothes to mirror the renewal of nature and welcome Nowruz. One crucial pre-Nowruz ritual in Iran is khane tekani, which is a thorough and deep cleaning of the entire home, including washing carpets, cleaning windows, decluttering, and sometimes even minor repairs before spring arrives. Also, at its heart, Nowruz is about family and togetherness. In the days after the new year begins, there is a tradition in Iran called Did o Bazdid, which basically means visiting. People visit their elders and their family and friends. It's a time for reconnecting, often exchanging gifts or even money, which is called AD, especially for the kids. I bet receiving AD is the most enjoyable part of Nowruz for everyone. And have you ever wondered why a man dressed in red appears every Nowruz singing and dancing in the streets? Or why so many Iranians spend the 13th day of the new year outdoors? And why single girls tie knots in green sprouts on that day? In the next episode, I'm going to share all these traditions and fascinating stories related to Nowruz with you. We will step into the world of Persian myths, folklore, and the unforgettable characters that have become part of the Nowruz tradition. So, stay tuned for part 2 of our Nowruz series. You can listen to Laliran on Spotify, Castbox, YouTube, and most major podcast platforms. And if you'd like to experience Nowruz visually, visit the Laliran YouTube channel, where you'll find a beautifully illustrated overview of Nowruz, its traditions, and its legends. So beautiful people, thanks for listening to Laliran Podcast. I hope you enjoyed exploring the rich history of Nowruz. I'm Lale, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.